Almost exactly 2 years ago today, back in August of 2021, I decided to get myself the Ritz Carlton Credit Card. At the time, I made a number of different videos about the card too, including how I got it through a product change step by step, the actual review of the card, and unboxing once I got it in my hands. And yes, I still have it to this day. Also, welcome to the Ritz Carlton in Dallas, Texas. In fact, right now I'm sitting in one of their newly renovated suites, so if you want to see a room tour, stick around to the end of the video. Meanwhile, because it's been over 2 years since I reviewed the Ritz Carlton card and some things have changed about it for the better, we're now going to go into an in-depth review of the card. That way you'll be able to better determine if it's a good fit for your wallet. Let's go. So here's the thing, the welcome offer on this card is not applicable. That's because it's been discontinued to new applicants. However, if you still want to get it yourself, you can still do so via a product change by first starting out from a lower tier Marriott card from Chase. Now, whereas in the past you only had 2 options, now there are 3 different options. So you can start yourself with the Marriott Bonvoy Bold, the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless, or the Marriott Bonvoy Bountiful. Actually, that old video that I did on the step-by-steps of how I actually did the product change is still relevant. Even though there are only 2 card options in the past, the process is still going to be the same. So watch that video if you want to get yourself into the Ritz card after, of course, this video is over. As for the ongoing reward structure, the card gives you 6 points per dollar at Marriott hotels, 3 points per dollar on dining, car rentals, and airline purchases, and then double points on all other purchases. The annual fee is $450 per year, which is a good deal less expensive than the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, which is sitting at $650. Now, when it comes to redeeming your Marriott points, Marriott no longer has a set award chart. They've gone fully dynamic with their pricing, and so the actual value per point can vary quite a bit, much more so than it used to in the past. So on average, 1 Marriott point is about 0.7 cents. Therefore, as an example, if you had 50,000 Marriott Bonvoy points, that would be worth on average about $350 toward a hotel stay. Now, this card is absolutely loaded with benefits, so much so that I've divided this next part about the benefits into 6 different sections. So stick with me as we go through this, but this is where this card really shines. First up is the $300 annual travel credit. It's valid for airline incidental purchases, including the following: airline lounge day passes, yearly airline lounge memberships, seat upgrades, baggage fees, in-flight internet or entertainment, and in-flight meals. To redeem this credit, it functions a little bit differently than a lot of other cards you may be used to. Here, you've got to contact JP Morgan Priority Services via the number on the back of your card or send a secure message. It also renews every calendar year, so therefore January 1st through December 31st, therefore every January 1 is when it will reset. The next benefit is the 85K free night award, and this has been massively upgraded since the last time I did this video, where it used to be just 50K. You'll receive 1 annual free night certificate to redeem for your room with a value of up to 85,000 points. It's valid for the room rate, most fees, and taxes, with an exception being resort fees, and it renews every account anniversary year. Once you receive it, you'll then be able to find it in your Marriott Bonvoy online account or on the mobile app under the Activity tab, and you'll see it right there along with its expiration date. Let's move on to part 2. Now we've got Gold Elite status. It's automatic every card member year, meaning there are no requirements in order to get it other than having your Ritz Carlton card. Gold status gives you a nice array of different benefits, which you can see there on the screen listed out. However, do be aware that this does not include Elite Night credits. That is, you'll be a Gold Elite member with 0 nights. So if you aspire to a higher level of status like Platinum, for example, you still have to stay all 50 nights to reach it. Although there are a couple other benefits which we'll go over right now, which will make this a little bit easier for some people to obtain. Another benefit is to earn Platinum Elite status through spending. That is, after spending $75,000 on the card within a calendar year. Or if you'd rather qualify more through the traditional way via nights stayed, the next benefit will be helpful to you as well. The card also grants you 15 Elite Night credits each year towards status, meaning these are not free nights in hotels. They're issued on or before March 1st, 1st every calendar year. And note that because of this benefit plus the auto gold status, you're now going to be a gold elite with 15 nights stayed. Moving on now to part number 3 of these benefits, we're going to see something that does not come on any other Marriott branded card. These are the 3 annual club level upgrade e-certificates. The club level at a Ritz Carlton hotel is like the lounge at a standard Marriott hotel, but the difference here is that Ritz Carlton really protects their clubs. Basically, no matter which level of status you have, you cannot just be upgraded to the club level. You gotta pay for it or have a card like this to give you certificates to apply toward your stay. Plus, they also tend to be a lot nicer than your standard hotel lounge, with at least 4 or 5 different food presentations throughout the day too. These certificates are issued every card member year, and each one is good for up to 7 nights at the club level. Below that, I've also listed out the different rates for which you can use these certificates versus the rates that are not valid. Also note there toward the bottom that your reservation must be paid for with your Ritz Carlton credit card, and to redeem these certificates, just call the number on the back of your card, also listed there on the screen, and have the representative assist you with that. Once these certificates are deposited to your account, you'll be able to find them in the same place where you see your free night award. Just go into your Marriott Bonvoy account, it's on that same activity tab, and then listed there you'll see the different club level upgrades listed as 1, 2, 3 with their expiration dates. Next up is the $100 hotel credit. This is available at Ritz Carlton and St. Regis properties, and a 2-night minimum stay is required. Once more, I've listed out the rates that are valid versus invalid, and then below that, to redeem this benefit, you must book the rate called $100 property credit, luxury credit card rate, and pay with your Ritz Carlton credit card. A very important note here is that this credit will be applied as a statement credit on your hotel bill, or folio as they call it, upon checkout. That is, it will not appear on your Chase credit card statement. So upon checkout, I personally would go to the front desk and ask the agent to print me out my folio or my statement to make sure that it showed up there. If not, then have them correct it for you on the spot. Also be aware that there are some exclusions. This $100 credit cannot be applied to the room rate, alcohol, taxes, or gratuities, and there is unlimited use, so you can use it as many times as you want throughout the year. So given those exclusions, I think this credit is great for spa treatments or food and beverage. I've used it for food and beverage before in the past. Just make sure that you don't charge it directly at the restaurant to your card. Rather, charge all your food to your room. That way, remember that when the credit appears on your folio at checkout, it can go against those food and beverage charges. Plus, by doing a room charge, you're also going to be earning base points on those charges in addition to what you get on your credit card when you check out and pay with your card. So it's like double dipping your rewards when you do a room charge versus paying just at the restaurant. Also, here's how that rate is surfaced on your screen when you're doing your search. So I was browsing the Ritz Carlton Orlando Grand Lakes. The special rates tab will appear. Make sure that you're logged into your Marriott Bonvoy account first, by the way. If you're not logged in, you probably won't see this. So when you're logged in, special rates will then show you the $100 property credit, which I've boxed there in red. I know it's kind of hard to see, so here's a bigger version of that. Notice how it lays out the $100 property credit. When available, you must pay with your Ritz card, and then it has all the details to expand from there if you want to look over those. Now, despite how absolutely loaded this card is with benefits, I think out of all of them, the reason why the Ritz Carlton card gets so much hype is due to this next one about Priority Pass. Not only do you get access to the over 1,300 different airport lounge locations worldwide, but this one includes access to all the restaurant, spa, and retail locations that also participate within Priority Pass. Now, for the restaurants, what you do there is you get a meal credit, and it's usually about $28 for the primary cardholder and up to one additional guest for a total of around $56. Making this benefit even better, however, is the fact that it gives you unlimited guest access, so you can bring in 3, 4, 5, 6 guests or more if you want with your Priority Pass membership that comes with your Ritz card. Now, of course, individual lounges may have their own capacity constraints, especially during high traffic or high volume moments throughout the week. So they may say no to your party of 12. But theoretically, you could bring in unlimited guests. And further supercharging this benefit is that authorized users on your Ritz Carlton card get their own Priority Pass membership and have the same guesting privileges as you do. That is, unlimited guests. To enroll and activate your membership, just call the number on the back of your card and an agent will help you with that. Who would have thought that a card discontinued to the public would have the best Priority Pass membership still available today? Pretty awesome. And our final section here, part 6 for the benefits, is that you will receive a fee credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck that will cover the application fee for either program, not both. Right now, global entry is priced at $100 every 5 years, and TSA PreCheck is currently $78 for 5 years or $70 flat for renewal. And you can use this benefit every 4.5 years, meaning you can actually renew or pay for your fee before your 5-year expiration clock actually hits. Now, because this is a Visa Infinite credit card, that also gives you some pretty cool privileges with certain rental car companies, including National Emerald Club executive status. You get discounts with Avis and also discounts with Audi On Demand. There are some direct links to each one of these. I'll put those down below in the description in case you want to go to them, enroll, or see what the special codes are to start saving money and also a bunch of time, especially with National. Finally, this card has no foreign transaction fees, and given that it's also a Visa card, when you use this outside of the US, you'll have both massive acceptance and save on the 2.7 to 3% fee that you'd pay with a lot of other cards. All right, we've gone through a lot here, but somehow this discontinued secretly available card just keeps on giving. Check out these amazing insurance coverages that also come with this card. It gives you auto rental collision damage waiver, baggage delay insurance, emergency evacuation and transportation, lost luggage reimbursement, roadside assistance, travel accident insurance, travel and emergency assistance services, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, and trip delay reimbursement. Naturally, there's a ton of fine print that goes into all these. I put some of the main points there on the screen, but if you want to dive deeper, I'll also put a link down below in the description to the actual benefits guide that goes over all the small stuff in case there are a few that you really want to dig deeper on. Then on the retail and other side, you also have coverages for emergency medical and dental, extended warranty, purchase protection, and return protection, also mentioned in that same benefits guide. Small details here on the screen, but if you want to go deeper, check out that link down below. So, is the Ritz Carlton credit card worth it? Let's find out. This card will very likely be worth it to you if you stay at Marriott properties every year, normally spend $300 or more on air incidentals, can easily use the 85K free night award, value Gold Elite status and the 15 Elite Night credits, value the 3 club level certificates, want a top tier Priority Pass membership, and if you want comprehensive insurance coverages. And allow me to make a quick side note here on that 85K certificate. I said if you can easily use that every year, then this card may be a good fit. Although it sounds crazy, that may be less valuable to some people than you may think, and here's why. If you use it for a free night at a luxury property like a Ritz Carlton, St. Regis, W, the Luxury Collection, all of those other brands that Marriott has, that's great. You've gotten a free night at a nice place, probably saved $600 to $1,200, but that's one night. Now, what happens on night 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of your stay? You've either got to have hundreds of thousands of points ready to redeem for more free nights, or you've got to be willing to pay thousands of dollars of cash. Now, if you're only staying for that one night, then no problem at all. But most people, most of the time, probably don't plan trips at a nice place for just a single night. So if you're going somewhere and it's going to be 2 or more nights, just be thinking, all right, how am I going to pay for all the rest of my stay? Don't let the allure of an 85,000 point certificate make you spend more money than you'd spend otherwise, because then you're not saving anything at all. You're just spending tons of money. Having gone over the reasons to say yes, here are some reasons why you may want to say no, it's not worth it. If you don't stay or spend with Marriott every year, if you don't spend on air incidentals, you won't or can't use the 85K free night award. If you want an everyday or at-home credit card to earn valuable points, if you prefer cashback rewards, or if you prefer more flexible travel rewards that work for things beyond just Marriott hotels, and also if you don't like cards with high annual fees. So take a self-inventory of the things that you value and how often you stay at Marriott/Ritz properties, and then proceed from there if you determine it being a right path for you to take to upgrade to the Ritz or just stay with a standard Marriott Bonvoy card. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications if you ever want to be alerted about more awesome credit card videos. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten. You can also convert that cash back into Amex membership rewards points if you want to get some free stocks from WEBULL when you open a new account and make a deposit of just $100 or more, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and while you're waiting for it to be uploaded to this channel, always remember that you are great. Now check out this awesome room.